Hi, Cashel Kelly here, and welcome to the National Boss Women and Men Pray Book Club. Thank you for joining the movement. I'm so excited, and I hope you are too. Your part in this movement is changing lives and how we do business and think in general. By you sharing online with others, breaks the barriers once built, keeping others from mixing business and belief. Over the next 31 days, we're going to take a crazy faith journey together. As you know, each day is filled with prayers that I personally prayed and written to fuel your faith to increase your success and spirit. These prayers were from my heart and spirit as I face ups and downs in my own business. I recommend that you either take notes in your book in the notes section or buy you a journal to keep track of the amazing testimonials that you'll experience. Be sure to join the new Facebook group, Boss Women and Men Pray, and feel free to share your thoughts and aha moments there. There are a couple of groups that have started their own personal Facebook group by city, so you can search for those as well. We have over 500 people participating in this book club from all over the world. So it doesn't matter if you've been in business for years, months, days, or just trying to decide what business you want to begin. This movement is for you. Be sure to read the introduction before we begin tomorrow, along with praying the morning and evening prayer each day to experience a true transformation. If you've already read the book, read it again, along with us. It's like watching a movie over and over. You find new things that you just didn't catch at first, right? So don't get caught up in, oh, I read that already, or do it again, because there's power in when people come together and pray or do anything as a whole. The Bible says that when 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I am among them. So imagine 2 or 500 gathering. The power is unimaginable. I'll be offering some assignments throughout our time together to keep you engaged. So please commit to yourself, your business, and your mindset to be all in these 31 days. If so, I can see some really great things happening for your business. I promise you will experience the shift you need to excel in life and business. This is a commitment. Some days it'll be a sacrifice, but I'm committed to walking this journey out with you, so I hope I have your commitment as well. You're free to govern your book club as you see fit. Like I said, there are cities meeting each week to discuss the book and audios. I think they are physically meeting or they're meeting on Facebook and groups, whatever. It's just very exciting what they're doing. But however you see fit to do, that's fine with me. There are cities that are highlighting business owners to discuss the book at their events. So whatever you choose to do is perfect. And if you've joined alone, get the most out of this experience. And link up with others in the Facebook group or join the group for more accountability. Just ask. It's just that simple. You have not because you ask not. So just simply post in Facebook that you want to link up, and that's simple. I encourage you to post your progress, your excitement on social media, and don't forget to tag me so I can check it out and possibly repost it for you. So you can follow me on Instagram at Cashel Kelly, Twitter at Cashel, and on Facebook at Coach Cashel Kelly. If you find others being enlightened by your journey, invite them to join in at any time. Just send their email and tell them how to get the book, and the more the merrier. Check your email daily for the new audio. And be sure to look out for the PDF on some days. Videos, I recommend you watch more. I'm going to give you some really cool stuff. So all will be in the email. So be sure to actually read them, okay? So you can download the audios in iTunes, whatever you like to do, or just listen from your smartphone or your computer. But I encourage you to listen in a quiet space. And multiple times if you have to, just be all in. I've got to warn you to expect distractions, but stay on the course. Because when you're doing anything great or anything different, anything powerful, distractions will come to delay your growth. But make a promise to yourself that it won't interfere. And watch what happens when boss women and men pray. So I look forward to you growing your business and expanding your mindset and increasing your faith over the next 31 days. So now that we've gotten all of the initial logistics out of the way, it's time for your first assignment from the intro, finding your why. I am assuming that you've already read the intro. If not, then read it. And I want to talk a little bit about your why. And as you all know, I'm always and always will be transparent with you. So I'll give you a couple of my whys. And I'll show you how to find and marry your why. For instance, my parents are entering their 70s. So I just don't want them paying bills anymore. I just want them just to, take the money that they earn and live their life and do some travel and do some things that they want to do. I just feel like they've sacrificed so much when I was growing up that I want to, kind of pay it forward and do the same for them, to where, when we were in high school, we didn't have a care in the world. I want my parents to experience that, not having a care in the world. So that's something that is very near and dear to me. I want to travel. I want to see certain cities and stay there for 14 days. So I say all this to say, whatever it is your why, it could be putting your kids through college, or it could be taking your spouse off their job that they hate, or it can be getting off your job. I want you to really sit with this thing, whatever that why is. So, for example, me taking the steps to actually finding out how much do my parents pay per month on bills, and contacting those companies, paying those bills, and going to them to tell them, going to their house, sitting them down, telling them they don't have to pay anything. Just the feeling that would evoke in me, as their daughter. And just, I want you to allow that feeling to overcome you. I want you maybe even to close your eyes for a second. And I want you to imagine the situation of why you want to do what you want to do. Because it's really not about the money. It's about what you can do with the money. And I want you to think about that situation. I want you to think about how you will feel after that situation has been accomplished. Whether it be to go and tell someone that they're debt-free, or to tell someone your college is paid for, or to tell someone that your truck is paid off, whatever it may be, or to tell someone pack your bags, we're traveling to whatever country you want to go to. Just the feeling that will overcome you, and marry that feeling with why you do what you do. And if you don't do what you do, whether it be in your business or whatever goal that you have, that it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. The end goal, the end game, the result is never going to happen if you don't do what's necessary to make things happen in your life. So I'm going to even ask you a tough question. What do you envy? And let's be honest here. What do you envy? In some people's case, it could be, who do you envy? And it may, we like to look at ourselves as very noble people to say, oh, I want everybody to win, which is great. I mean, because I do, but it's just certain things that you wish were different in your life. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about just having this jealousy for people, or just a malicious envy, but just something. It could be, for me, I want to have kids one day. Again, I'll be totally transparent with you. And I know that right now I don't necessarily want them at this particular moment, but I know that I do want kids. And when I have a little itch and I see a baby on TV or something, or I see it's just something that evokes that, I begin to feel a little envious, like, oh man, I want to experience that kind of love today. But then I kind of snap back and say, I want it to be in another situation, or kind of maybe a year or two from now. But what I'm saying is that there's always something missing. And you want to think about, how can I obtain this, which I am missing? I want to be able to travel without worrying about work. And I envy people that can do that. And so I may not know this person, but I know that there are people that do that. So I want to make that happen. So I have to do what's necessary to make that happen. Does that make sense? So think about the things that you are missing, and you make them happen. Don't sit around and just envy and wish and hope and dream. That's not an action. Hoping and wishing and dreaming is not an action. So if you don't get anything out of this experience, I want you to be doers. Doers not only of the word, but doers of your actions. So that's the crazy ride we're going to take. We're going to be doers. I expect so many amazing testimonials from this. If you're all in, I'm all in. Okay? And things can happen in a blink of an eye. if you just change your mindset, do the work, follow your dreams, pray, and hustle. Okay? Until tomorrow.